still to this day, it just bothers me so much that everybody doesn't know. If you don't want to do it, that's fine, but everybody should have the choice. So I went on this fellow's show, and we got a great response. And he said, "Would you like to host the show?" And of course I would. You know, my mouth, was pretty big. I could do this every Saturday morning, and I did it for 7 years. And in our group, we had person after person who had incurable disease, cancer, tumors, lymphoma, AIDS, who got well. And we would bring them on the show. And in my naivete, I assumed that the world would change. Yeah, it was a local cable program, but still, it's New York City. And I know people watch the show because they would tell, I'd be on the street, "Oh, great show, love the show, love the show, hated your show," whatever. I knew people were watching, but nothing changed. It was astonishing to me. And I started lecturing on how modern medicine and the pharmaceutical companies, along with the government and the media, create disease out of nothing. Just make up diseases and scare people into doing things like taking mass vaccinations. And after years and years of doing this, I found that the same people were attending the lectures, and that it was only going a certain circumference, And I remember reading a quote from Lao Tzu's teacher, Chuang Tse is his name, and he said, "Great truths do not take hold of the masses." And I didn't want to believe that. To this day, I still believe that everybody can and ought to know the truth, but most people don't want to because it's uncomfortable, it requires change, and that's one of the most difficult things to do. Anyway, the point is, I've been living this way as a raw foodist and a vegan for many, many years, and I have a child now who's 7 years old. She's never had any cooked food, and I have complete and utter evidence, irrefutable evidence, that this is an extremely healthy way to live, an invigorating way to live. Hi, beautiful. Oh, sorry, she's 6 1/2. Specificity is always a big theme here, right?